Hello, friends. Welcome to Coding Garden with CJ. Welcome to a Monday morning for me. Maybe evening for you, or afternoon, whatever it may be. Welcome to the show. Usually we do Clash of Codes around this time, so that's probably what we'll do. But also, getting tired of Clash of Code? Not tired of it. We're doing too much of it, so we got to find other things to do as well. So, welcome to the show. If you do exclamation mark Clash, you can get a link to that site, which is a thing we'll probably do. We'll probably do that. But in the meantime, if you say hey, or if you say hi, or if you say hello, or if you say morning, or if you say afternoon, or if you say what, your messages will appear here, and I can say hello to you. Welcome, everyone. Hello, Refractor, and Rich, and Dean, and Gazija, and Kevin, and Ick, and Dr. Abaz, and hello, Chicken. And is Alka here? Wonder if Alka's here. Hello, Willy Lump Lump. Welcome. There's Alka. Hello. And Zabuza. And Java's gone. Java's gone? JavaScript. Hello, Monoloito, and Kamagnuchi, and Bibin. And Storm, who says, I'm currently watching your Discord clone stream. Nice. We didn't know that was going to happen before that happened, but then it happened, and now it's there. So we're probably going to keep working on that. And hello, Slowly Raking. Welcome back. Thank you for all those gift subs on Saturday. Very, very much appreciated. Hello, Terrazoid, and Andrew Lane, and San, and Pixelmund, and Shirkum. Good morning, hello, Chicken, and Crows. Yeah, I can't. Actually, yeah, so that's some of the stuff I want to do today. There's several pull requests on the Coding Garden organization, GitHub organization, that I should review. There's a few open, so I will do that, yeah. But I think we'll play some Clash of Code first, because that's why a lot of people are here. And hello, Prasanth, and She.Mo, what's up? And there's Doc. So I saw somebody like clipped this, but I guess you turned it into an emote, but you put headphones on me. You turned it into a Twitch emote. We definitely can add that to Better Twitch TV or Franker Face. It's pretty good. I wasn't wearing headphones when that actually happened, was I? Or did you put headphones on me? I don't know. But good morning, Laser and John and Pentanero and Mark and Ree and Hello Chicken and Neck and Crows and Ost. Mark says, which CSS framework is the best and easiest to learn? I would say Bootstrap is extremely prevalent in that you'll come across it a lot. It may not be the easiest, but it's out there a lot. So if you're going by that metric, try Bootstrap. Couldn't find it on YouTube. Yeah, so there was an issue exporting it, and then I haven't had a chance to take my recorded version and upload that instead. But I'll put it on there soon. What? Hello, Toasted Cheese and Devopalm and Roaming. Well, thank you. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try my best. Were there any follows? No follows. I guess everyone's already following me. There's no one left to follow. And thank you, Westlife, for that hydrate. Listen to this. Well, we missed the pop. Okay, but thank you. Bootstrap, easy. Can I please brief me on what pull requests and why to use them on GitHub? Yeah, I will absolutely explain what those are and what it means when we get there. I don't think we're going to do that just yet, but I absolutely will. But basically, a pull request is people have made contributions. People have written code or updated documentation. Basically, they modified things, and they want me to take their modifications and pull them into my existing codes here. So that's the plan. Oh, it's night there, son. Welcome. All right. And thank you, Tommy, for that follow. New avatar test. Oh, is it new? It should show up. I can't tell if it's showing up. You let me know if it's showing up, Gazija. I don't know why it sounds nice when someone opens a can by the mic. Nice. Yeah, it's that ASMR kind of stuff. Is Twitch recommending is like, hey, spend your seedlings and make CJ focus right now? No. All right, let's go ahead and just play Clash of Code. We're gonna get into it. That's why a lot of people are here. That's why a lot of people are tuning in. Yeah, it won't. So my backend caches the avatar. If you update, I think if you update if you become a mod or you become a sub, all that stuff will get updated. But I only cache the avatars once per stream. Focus more on Clash of Code. We'll do our best. We will do our best. So if you're new to Clash of Code. A different beverage, though. Oh, I mean, this is what I normally drink, and I do like it. It keeps me up in the morning. Mod him. It won't change his avatar if I mod him. Yeah, and actually, hello, Dr. Vim. Welcome. Ooh, look at that Ubuntu Ubuntu logo. Did you have that last time? I don't think you did. But welcome. All right, if you're new to Clash of Code, it is an online collaborative, and we like to make it constructive. Well, no, we make it collaborative and constructive. It's not just competitive. Restart the stream. The drink is yerba mate. It's a type of brewed tea, but this particular drink is carbonated. And as a subscriber of this channel, you can use the Coding 5 yerba emote, which is in honor of the drink that I drink so much. Good morning, use all the things. Infi is porting a C project into Rust currently and can't participate. Yeah, no worries, Infi. Thanks for dropping by. I could restart it. I don't think I want to. We're gonna do more than just Clash of Code. Twigs and hot water, basically. That's what tea is. You must wait. Ugh. The thing is, if I restart, everything has to restart. Actually, yeah, everything has to restart because the drop game is running off of the same backend. The leaderboard, I can't restart. Ah, nice. Okay, so if you're new to Coding Game, you can go to codinggame.com to sign up. They have a game called Clash of Code, which we like to play around here, where you either have to be the fastest person to complete the challenge, complete it in the shortest number of characters, or reverse mode, you are given the inputs and the outputs, and you must determine what code to write based on that. Now, I'm going to start a clash. Up to 100 people can join me. So if you click this link, you can join in on the clash. There's also a link there to sign up. I mean, if you click the link that I just gave you, you can sign up there too. I don't want to restart. So here's the thing. My current stream infrastructure is very fragile and brittle. And I need to work on it, but I never have time to work on it. And Dr. Vim with the bits. You are too kind, Dr. Vim. Thank you very much for those 1,000 bits. I appreciate you. Update avatar from users where username equals Gazisha. You know what? All right, I have 1 minute 18 seconds. If I can change the code to pull the avatar every time. Yeah, CJ's in. I guess I can't see it. I'll click it on Twitch. All right, it's too late. I've taken too long. Well, access denied. Wait, can I not link it directly? Oh, there we go. Coding Garden apps. The Twitch API. And if you zoom in, that's actually me. That's Grey Jedi CJ. Hello, Robin. Welcome. I don't know if you said hello earlier, but oh, 40 seconds. Oh man, time is moving so slow today. So let's do it. Let's go to live chat manager. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Go to the server folder. We'll open it up. Can someone throw that link again in the chat? And here's what we got to do. We got to scroll through all this messy code that absolutely needs to be updated. And here's where it happens, I think. Right here. We make the request to the Twitch API. We could just do it every time. The thing is, that would probably slow down. I would be making so many requests to the Twitch API. I could do like a timeout. I don't know. We'll leave the code open. After this clash, I'll address it. Basically, we could do update a user's avatar every, I don't know, 30 minutes. All right, fastest mode. So, no procrastinating. You have 15 minutes to complete the challenge. The problem description is on the left. You write your code on the right. You can run your test cases here. Let's go. That's basically it, Impy. Refresh it when a user types refresh. That's not a bad idea. Let's hold on to that. Let's all remember the brilliance that is Doc. We're just going to look at that comment the whole time. Okay, your program must output the digital root of the number given in the input. The digital root is obtained by summing the individual digits of the number, then repeating the process on the result until the result has a single digit. I've done this on Code Wars before, but can I do it the fastest? Probably not. The digital root of 12 is 3, 1 plus 2. Cool. So we just got to find the digital root. Let's go. Let's go. I'm game. So, we read in the number. Thank you, Casper, for that posture check. Here's the thing. If they're relatively small numbers, then we actually don't need to parse them to an integer, and then we can just split them. So keep it a string, and then we could split it, or basically turn it into an array, and then reduce it to sum the digits. So we get the sum, and we get the digit. Should I be writing bigger variable names? Probably should, but I'm not going to. And so this gives us the sum of digits. So let's put this in a function called sum of digits. And it goes like this. You take in, and then you sum those digits. We'll say while in is greater than 10. We'll say sum digits of in is equal to in. And then we just log in. Done. Are we done? Let's go. Wrong. Assignment to a constant variable. All right, we'll make this a let. All right. Okay. In reduce is not iterable. Cannot read property symbol iterator. All right, let's look at test 5 to see what we actually get. Pterozoid is done. What is the value? 429467292. Well, I don't know why that's happening, but we could always split it instead of trying to spread it into an array. Split it, reduce it. In.split is not a function? Oh, toString. Got to toString it. Why? Oh, so for all those early cases, yeah, for all the early cases, it was like something that had us, like, you didn't have to iterate multiple times. There we go. I think that's it. Look at me! 3rd place with a 75% score. Something went wrong. Oh well. Well, let's do this. If someone types refresh, and they haven't been refreshed in the last 30 minutes, we will update their avatar in my overlay over here. That's the plan. But great work to Pterozoid, who completed this in 1 minute and 47. Alka completed it in 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and they both got 100%. I only got 75%. So this is what do we call this? This is enterprise grade code. It works 75% of the time. This is startup code. It works 100% of the time. We'll look at the code soon. Okay. Are we going to do that refresh command? Probably. Hello, Katoli. I can't find a proper explanation. What's Electron? Can you help with that? Yeah. And I'll talk about that right now because we're about to write some code that updates this thing. So, what? Okay, apparently there are program challenges made for CodeGolf. Oh yeah, like specific challenges, like calculating the digits in pi and trying to get that in the smallest number of characters. But Electron, I like that. Refresh user. This is job security code. It's going to work 75% of the time. You're going to get bug reports, and then you're going to get hired again to fix it in a few years, right? This is beautiful. This is the code you want. Code that doesn't work all the time. Good morning, Eternal Dev Coder. All right, we're gonna implement this command. But what is Electron? So this right here you see is a native application. So just like Firefox, it has a window. What are some other apps that people use? In the chat, what is an app that you use on your desktop computer on a daily basis? Just put the name in the chat right now. Discord is a desktop application. What are some other desktop apps? Slack, Twitter, Twitch, Microsoft Teams, Photoshop. What else? I mean, these are all great examples. So basically an application, VS Code, Steam, Discord. Yeah, exactly. So an application that is running on your physical operating system. Insomnia. Solitaire, yeah. Awesome. So Electron allows you to build applications like that, but you can use web technologies. So if we look at some of these in the list, I mean, I don't know for sure, but like Photoshop, probably written in native code, like C++, something like that. Microsoft Teams, probably written in C# because it's from Microsoft. Basically, to build desktop applications, you typically have to use a more lower level language than JavaScript. But what Electron allows you to do, Minesweeper, that's probably written in C++, huh? I mean, yeah, I don't think Minesweeper requires the .NET framework. Yeah, Discord was written in Electron. I think VS Code, they may have forked from Electron, but basically, Electron allows you to build desktop applications like that, but you can use web technology. So all the things that you're used to using for building websites, you can use those same things for building Electron apps. And that's what I used, like in this. So And one of the reasons I made this a desktop application was so that it could be transparent, right? You can't really make a web page transparent on your desktop. Salute. I don't know what that's about. Right, like hates Electron. So Electron gets a ton of hate. Let that be known. Let it be known that if you decide to use Electron, people are going to tell you how horrible it is. But look at this. It's transparent. Look at it. But if we look at the code for this is actually, I mean, this is just a website. This is a Vue.js application running inside of Electron. Discord might be, but you can still use TypeScript with Electron. You would just have to transpile that TypeScript to JavaScript. And thank you, Dr. Vim, for that hydrate. Yeah, so we started building our own chat thing on Saturday using Electron. Okay, but basically you can build websites, but then Electron allows you to integrate them to build desktop applications. So, and the thing is, it makes it really easy. So a lot of people complain that it's a large executable. There are security issues because you're exposing Node.js, the Node.js runtime inside of a web browser. You can definitely do it wrong, and it's probably easy to do it wrong. But yeah. So technically, I can build a desktop app using React and Angular technologies. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So anything that works on a website, you can build inside of an Electron app. And this, in particular, is using Vue.js, which is another kind of desktop framework. Austin used for a replacement for Cheers. Oh, okay. Cheers. Thank you, SlackFX, for that follow. It's transparent unless you have an NVIDIA graphics card on Linux. Did you try running it locally? That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, do not. And the thing is, the latest starter kit disables Node.js integration by default. You have to explicitly enable it. So basically, I leave it disabled and only expose the things that I need. Yeah, Quasar is cool because they have like a framework that wraps Electron. I don't know, Electron's cool. Flutter website with Electron? Wait, what? Oh, you could technically use Flutter for web, because Flutter does compile to web, and then you could run that inside of an Electron app. Flutter, I don't think, has a desktop election Flutter. I don't know if Flutter has a desktop framework yet. Is it an executable file on Windows? Yeah, exactly. And that's the other benefit, is it's cross-platform. So you build it with web technologies, and then they have build tools which can turn that into an executable that can run on Windows, it can run on Linux, it can run on Mac. And it runs just like a native application. So, I mean, you can see right here that there's literally an Electron. I mean, I haven't gone through the trouble of creating a custom icon and giving it a custom name, but you can do all that. Basically all the stuff that you can do with desktop apps. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to update the back end. So this Electron app is kind of just a dumb client. It's talking to my back end here, which is slurping up all the Twitch chats and putting them into a Mongo database so that they're searchable and saved on my local machine. And thank you, Roman, for that follow. And hello, Kuzi. Welcome. Use Perl for web development. I mean, you could write a Perl transpiler to JavaScript. You could write Perl that generates HTML. You can make it happen. So this is my very messy backend that I keep saying that I'm going to update or upgrade. But it's fine. It's fine the way it is. It works for now. But what we need to do is we're going to listen for a command that says refresh user. And good morning, Acelera. Welcome. And hello, Tobias. So to pull in the chat messages, I'm talking to the Twitch API. So Twitch is a platform. I mean, we use it. Most people use it for media consumption, right? I stream, you watch. Other people stream, you watch. But there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and Twitch makes what's called an API available, so other people can integrate with their services. And I'm contacting the Twitch API. I'm actually using a library that Alco wrote. Alco, he maintains this library called TMI.js, which integrates with the Twitch IRC server to slurp up. That's a technical term. We're slurping up all the chats, and we're doing stuff with it. Yeah, there we go. There's the docs. So you can click there, and it just describes all the different things you can do to integrate with Twitch. And I'm just scrolling right now. I don't even know what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. So this piece of code right here is where I decide whether or not I should get whether or not I should get the call the Twitch API to get the user's information, because by default Twitch IRC interface doesn't give you profile information like the user's image, and I want to show that in my chat overlay. So basically, when a message comes in, if I have not seen this user before, we make a request out to the Twitch API to get their profile info. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say if message is equal to refresh user, or we haven't seen them before, then I'm going to reach out to the Twitch API. So, because basically what's happening is Gazija updated their profile image, but we're not seeing their latest profile image, and I'm changing my code so that way we can see their latest profile image. So, if the command is refresh user, then we're going to make the request, we grab the author, we put them back into our database, emit that a new author, or that an author has been updated, and then we update our database. And then, yeah, it should work. It should be fine. Well, one thing is, so right now, if I just save this code and allowed this to happen, yeah, this repo is on GitHub. It's not totally up to date because I've been making changes locally, and then you quit. But for the most of the code is on Twitch. And the thing is, the reason I want to update all of this is this started out as a platform where I could combine YouTube live chats and Twitch live chats, because I used to stream simultaneously, but now I'm an affiliate on Twitch, so I'm only streaming on Twitch. The code gets a whole lot simpler. Yeah, there we go. Shout out to C# Fritz. And then the back end is written with Express, and the front end is written, this particular front end is written with Vue, but like this drop game talks to the same back end. Yeah, check out click that link. Drop a follow. Okay, so I could refresh the user every time they write this command, but I mean, that would potentially call the Twitch API a bunch, and I don't want people spamming this command. So I kind of need like a user timeout, like the last time they updated. So let's not even think about it and just add a global variable called last updated. And it's gonna look like that. Use the drop command. What do you mean, Andrew? What do you mean by that? Hello, Rakshit. Welcome. And before you ask, Rakshit, we are working on, at least right now, we're working on this chat overlay because we have a user that updated their image, but we're not seeing the latest image, and we need to fix that. So we're going to fix that right now. Enterprise Google level code. Oh, when they drop, refresh them. That would they could do it too often. I guess that's only I see what you're saying, because it's every 90 seconds. But who's going to be updating their profile picture every 90 seconds? Okay. We'll do this. Should update equals message is equal to refresh user. And we last updated at channel ID doesn't exist. Or, are you challenging us? Yes, I am. Or last dated up at channel ID is greater than right now minus, I mean, I really only need to do it every 30 seconds. I mean 30 minutes, every 30 minutes. So it's 30 minutes times 60 seconds times 1,000. That's 30 seconds in milliseconds. So if the current time minus this is less than. I always forget what's happening here. The drops are just on my stream. I don't see them actually on my screen. Technically, I could make an Electron app that like makes it transparent and makes the drop actually show up on my screen, but that would be too distracting. Drop all users every 30 minutes. Lethal Arrow says, I have a bot that updates every 5 seconds. The thing is, like, it could handle it. Whoa, Sheedot, that's so cool. That's dope. You may have noticed on the Discord, I don't know if Murdoch Turner is watching right now, but Murdoch made an animated version of this, and I set it as the Discord icon, but I might change it to this. It's pretty sweet. Where should I suggest deploying the backend? Heroku is really, really easy to get started. You can also check out Versal or Zeit now. Both of those are fairly easy options, but you would choose one over the other. Like Versal and now is for serverless deployments. You'd have to do some configuration. I don't know. Okay. If last updated at channel ID. Saint Plays, welcome! Welcome, everyone. Saint Plays Things is a mod on this channel, and he's a member of the Live Coders team. So welcome, Raiders. Welcome. We are currently working on my chat overlay. What's up, Copperbeardy? Welcome. Copperbeardy is also a member of our Live Coders team. Click that link. Check him out. We are currently working on my chat overlay. And then we're going to play more Clash of Code. Hello, Chanzit. Welcome, and thank you, Seek, for that follow. Okay, so if message, we can make this a const. If message is equal to refresh user and last updated for that, and if they haven't been updated, we'll update them. Or if last updated at channel ID is less than. Can someone help me with this logic? Is this right? I want it, so let's say that this variable resolves to a date. This resolves to a date. Tech guy will. I mean, you're at the top because you're at the top of your game. You have landed on the coding garden, and you earned that score. Yeah. Is this right? So if the time on the left is longer than 30 minutes ago, this resolves to true. Is it right? Is it wrong? I mean, technically. Hello, Elmo. Welcome. Why is nobody telling me? I think it's correct. Okay, we could also try it. I really need parentheses around the or. Yeah, I'm curious why it's complaining like this. Why is my editor mix of and or? What are you talking about, ESLint? We can mix and or all we want. As the current time marches forward with the offset, it will eventually pass the previously fixed date. All right, it's right now. It's right. Yeah, but precedence is important. You need the brackets. So, but here's the thing. And, okay, actually, I mean, we technically need to wrap this second part. So, because if the message is refresh user, and we haven't been updated, or they were updated 30 minutes ago. And yeah, now ESLint doesn't complain anymore. Okay, maybe ESLint did know what it was talking about. Rewrite it in Dino. I technically don't need any brackets. The code would still work, but it's maybe a little more confusing. I should add a CodePad embed command. Oh, that would be sweet. That could be a way to share code on here. That's a great idea. Let's think. I mean, this isn't work on Chat Manager Day, but these are great ideas. Okay, so should update equals that, and then last updated, we're just going to set inside of here. Last updated equals date.now. Right now. All right, so this might actually break everything. I'm going to save it. The server should actually restart. And then if I refresh this, Gazija, please, well, first send a message without refreshing. If it works. I don't know. I'm just going to stare. I'm going to hope it works. Can someone send a message? Is it broken? It could be broken. There's Andrew. Okay. And Gazija, if you send a message, we should see your old icon. I mean, I probably should be looking at. Yeah, am I missing messages or these drop commands? What's happening? You are pinned. Yeah, you're right there. I'm refreshed on. Oh, it's working though. So look, Gazija has an image now. And if we look, I think if we look at the older messages, yeah. So I'm actually storing the user information in my messages store, so you can still see their old message. I mean, their old image. I mean, technically it should be a reference. That's fine. Thank you for the host, Sheeta. All right. Test. Are people going to be updating their avatars all day? We're about to do Clash of Code. I apologize. That was just a slight diversion. And I need a way to like, basically, so I used to have, so here's the other thing that used to listen to these messages. I used to have, this is a chat manager. What's today's date? The 18th. So this is also talking to the same backend. And I used to use this to like acknowledge messages, and then we could add things to the parking lot. So that means these are the like suggestions, ideas, that kind of stuff. But I'm trying to like make it all work with this thing on the right. I never updated yet. Hello, Les Carbano. Welcome. I think I'm going to review some pull requests for the Discord clone. Did you really just change it to a default image? You're silly, Andrew. Silly, Andrew. Okay. We need a way to hold on to these messages. And suggestions and all that good stuff. Put it in the temp directory, right? Because nothing's temporary. Yeah, we're just going to put it in a text file. The thing is, I'm pretty sure I have like 3 different text files on my machine that all have like random ideas and stuff. Oh, revert user. The thing is, that gets tricky. We're going to leave it. Restart the chat so I can refresh again. How about if you are if you're a mod, you can refresh all day. Though that's just asking for trolls. And good morning, Greg. It's going to hit 90. What, here in Denver? Here's the thing. I barely leave the house, and I don't really pay attention to the weather. So I didn't know that, but that's crazy. Let us refresh a target user. Oh, I like that. But that requires code. What's up, iCrish? I'm just like the rest of us. Let mods do it every 5 minutes. Censor a target user avatar. These are amazing ideas. Like these are the kind of things that like so many Twitch people could benefit from, right? If you had that kind of mod control. Is there anything out there that exists like that? Like censoring other people's avatars? Like, yeah, that's awesome. And thank you, Sir Hat, for that follow. Yeah, we're almost done. We're just gonna say, I think we get. Here's the thing: we don't get all the users' badges until here. Right here. So I'm gonna put this in a variable. Is chat moderator. Moderator or broadcaster. You should also make our messages spin in circles. I mean, you could probably do that with an SVG animation. Put the timeout down to like 5 minutes. Here's the thing. After today, nobody's ever going to want to use this again. Moderators should be able to reboot my Mac. Maybe? Okay. Save. Refresh. Okay, Andrew, try again. I mean, technically the server restarted, so you should actually it'll actually, I mean, you don't even have to do refresh. It's going to, yeah, it's, oh, that's different. Or is that the same than your older one? I don't know. I digress. Let's review these clashes. So, the challenge for this clash was you needed to sum the digits of a number. If the sum of those digits was more than 1 digit, sum them again until you get to 1 digit. So let's see how Terrazoid did it. This is almost exactly what I did. But why did mine break? We'll figure out why mine broke. But while the length is greater than 1. I said while it's greater than 10. Oh, I should have done greater than 9. Dang it. Okay, but basically while the length of the number is only one digit, or is greater than one digit. See you later, iCrish. Thanks for hanging out. Put those digits into an array, reduce that array into a single sum. We're using the unary plus here to turn each character into a number, and then converting it back into a string by adding it to the empty string, so that on the next iteration we can spread it into an array. Yeah. You don't need to parse in the initial input. My code is almost identical. Let's take a look. Yeah, you have... well, it doesn't equal 1, and he had a new line there. But yeah. We could do that. So right now we have the team command. We could add the country command. That would be pretty sweet. Actually, that's awesome. I love that idea. Exclamation mark country. And then you put your country in. Oh, man. Great ideas. Basically, I just need to take like a week off of work and stream for like an entire week, and we'll implement all these cool things. Thanks, I'll send the invoice later. Test. Filter blur. Yeah, I remove all style attributes. So I think if you loaded it into an SVG, you might be able to do something. But, yeah, how much do I owe you, the B-spin? It's a great... Great idea. Country. ISO code. Weren't we doing something on this stream a while back where we needed country flags? I don't know. Yeah, and this happens to me all the time. If you leave a console log in coding game, it's going to throw off your result for sure. A full day working on Twitch features. Yeah, we could do that this coming Saturday, probably. You look like an enemy from a Jackie Chan cartoon. I didn't know they made cartoons. I've watched his movies before. But why an enemy? Why not a friend? Why not his loyal companion? I could be his sidekick, right? Right? You have the perfect API for that. Let me know. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I didn't like your new one, Andrew. Hamburg McDonald's? Oh, what? Was it that? I think it was something else, though. First idea is free. Hello, Sid. Welcome. I didn't know he made cartoons. So on coding game, whenever you console log, that's considered output. So if you have an extra console log that you're using for debugging, it's going to break your result. But you see here we have team React, team View. You could also add your country. Oh, it's rolling your eyes. Okay. Use all the things got third place. And they did it in a similar way, but instead of spreading the string into an array, they use split. And then they just use toString instead of, like, a shorthand. All right, we'll look at Rich. We've got 100%. This is a very different solution. So we have in. If in is equal to 0, we return 0. Turn that number into a string. If the length of that string is greater than or equal to 2, meaning it's a double or triple or it's more than a single digit number, then we're going to reduce it to get the value, and then we recursively call the function again. Finally, we return the single digit. Very good. Where I went wrong was I did greater than 10. I should have done greater than 9. And that got me 75% of the way. But, like I said, code works 75% of the time. It's great. All right, we'll take a look at Refactor because they did Python. Hello, Nicotechnic. Welcome. Why 9? Because if it's greater than 9, then it's a 2-digit number. Makes sense. What just happened? Did we get a double notification just now? But thank you. Thank you makes sense for the Twitch Prime sub. Actually, let me look at my activity feed. Yeah, I don't know. I think did you all hear that noise twice? I feel like I heard that noise twice. Yeah, and that's another good thing. If you want to debug on coding game, use console.error. Country cards. I'll check it out. 75% of the time, it works every time. Exactly, Nova Horizon. Oh, sweet. That actually looks very familiar. I've just never seen it. Oh, you know what? Maybe I have. But yeah, I'm not a villain. And thank you, Anonymous Sui, for that follow. I think it cut. Only once. Okay. Cool. If you think I would be a villain in the Jackie Chan cartoon, type 2 in the chat. If you think I would be a sidekick, type 1. If you think I don't deserve to be in a Jackie Chan cartoon, type 0. 3, 1, 0. Oh, okay. Thanks, Alka. I'm too sweet. Wait, so what was 2? Was 2 a villain? People thinks I'm a villain? 3. This is really good, Doc. I have no way. Actually, I can look at the Twitch chat. I can just grab this. And actually, Alka, you have, I think you have edit permissions on either Frankerface or Better Twitch TV. Would you mind adding this? And Doc, what do you want to name this emote? And I don't know if you answered me earlier. Did you add the headphones, or was I actually wearing headphones that day? Polls would be great, wouldn't they? Yeah, you just type 1, 2, or 3, and then it shows in a poll. Oh man, we got so many great ideas. Pog CJ? Oh, am I? That is. It's not quite Pog, but yeah. Pull in overlay. Cough. Poll. Cough. My overlay doesn't support polls, but that'd be awesome. I was wearing them. Okay. I thought you were trying to make me look like a Twitch emote. I don't know. What's up, Acid Spark? Welcome to the show. Okay. Look at all the ideas that will be forgotten forever. All right, Refactorer did this with Python. Read in the number. This is super interesting. Nobody did it the mathy way, like mod 10 to get the last digit, divide by 10 to drop the digit. Everybody did turned it into a string. Hey, no worries, Acid Spark. Welcome, welcome. Cool. But in Python, we basically take that input number, or take a number, convert it to a string, and then for every value in that string, convert it to an integer. So that's each digit, and then we sum all the digits, and that gives us R. If the length of the string is 1, meaning there's only one digit, return R. Otherwise, we recursively call it again. Very good. Yeah. Does it look like PogChamp? I don't know if it does. You all can tell me. And hello, Don. Nice beans. I like your beans. And hello, Leeser. Welcome. Good morning, Thon. I look slightly disgusted, not necessarily what's the? I gotta look at the PogChamp to know what CJ Champ. CJ Watt. Yeah, I like CJ Watt. Yeah, because PogChamp is player of the game. You just won. Oh, and this one, this one is I think it's Watt. Hello, Diogo. I'm doing good. And thank you, Waffle Maker, for that follow. All right. Let's play another coding game. I'm hoping CJ Watt. I like CJ Watt. Oh, you know what I should do? Wait. Yeah. Okay, for the next 2 minutes, we're going to do meme-worthy things. Oh, what are some other things I should do? Just let me know in the chat. Bonus content. That was the Naruto run. Look, I'm... Can I put my fist in my mouth? No. Ah. Move the mic. Oh, well, I mean, is this... I'm king of the world! There's that one. Can we make that a perfect loop? Dab. what's the seems good one looks like? Seems good. Wait. Okay, I'm somebody in the chat says, I'm here from Floor and Pop. What is this stream about? This stream is just me making a fool of myself in front of a blue screen. Oh, no, now this is just fun. Yeah, so that people can... All right, that's enough of that. We've got new friends here. We got to pretend like we know what we're doing. Okay. If you're new here, this is a stream where we usually write code. Oh, move the... Oh, yeah. Sorry. Bring the mic back. If you're new here, we write code. We write a lot of code here. And what we're about to do is play coding game, which is really fun. If you're from Florin, he saw me playing this game first and then decided to play it. But that's okay, because it's super fun, and we're going to play another one. So if you click this link, we can clash together. I can do that, yeah. So right now the team, and so there's some fun things here on the stream. If you do !team followed by Angular, React, Vue, or Vanilla, or Svelte, it'll put a nice little icon next to your name in my chat here. So that's always fun. And thank you, Fake Leaf, for that follow. We try to write code, but it's mostly just me talking to the chat. So there's that. There's also the drop game, which is super fun. You can get your name on the leaderboard. So in the chat here, if you do drop followed by me, that'll actually drop your avatar. We can see your wonderful face. Or you could do drop with an emoji or an emote, and it'll drop that. You'll see it fall. You cannot embed video. I disabled that. Like, people were trying to rickroll me way too often. Here. The thing is, like, long-term solution. Trusted list of users, right? So certain users should be allowed to embed videos or different things like that. Yeah. Open the stream looking for some code. Blue screen. Lately, I host my apps on Zeit, which is now known as Versal. But I'm still going to go to Zeit.co. It's going to redirect. Versal.com. Yeah. Blue screen of CJ. Oh, sick. Look at that. So this is the... I wonder, did you have animations in there? No, okay. But this is the... if you all were watching on Saturday... Oh, Clash is starting. This is the Entropy Chat logo, which is amazing. Yeah, it supports Node. So the thing about Versal is that, like, they do serverless deployments, but you can wrap your code. You can write an Express app, wrap your code, and still deploy it there. But yeah. Is there a nice way to save all the code from the game from all players? What do you mean by that? Oh, from Clash of Code. I don't know. They might have an API, but we'll take a look after this. Let's not forget that. Remind me when this Clash is over, and we'll take a look. Yeah. Yep, they got renamed. No, that's fine. They have no API. Well, we can look at the DevTools. It's probably against the terms of service. Maybe I shouldn't do that. We could also scrape the page. All right, shortest mode. So you have 14 minutes left to solve this problem, but in the shortest number of characters. So if you're new to shortest mode, comments count. So you absolutely want to remove the comments. And then if you look in the bottom right, there's your code size. And you want to get that as small as possible. The smallest number wins. All right, you must determine if the first word is the second word encrypted using a Caesar letter substitution cipher, in which each letter is replaced by the letter a fixed number of places later or earlier in the alphabet. Okay, I think we can brute force this, right? we can first create a function that finds the Caesar ciphered version of some text that shifts it, and then we just need to call it 26 times because that's the maximum number of shifts. Because if you shift 27 times, that's like shifting 1 time. Thank you, Andrew, for the focus mode. That's another fun thing around here. Every now and then, those of you that would like to spend your points can help me actually focus and solve a problem instead of talking to chat. So, I think what we'll do is we'll just create a general Caesar substitution cipher function first. So, Caesar is when you take the letters of a string and shift them. So each letter is replaced by the letter a fixed number of places later or earlier in the alphabet. Yeah. So A. Oh, and it's all uppercase too, so that's good. Caesar is great on salad too. Doc makes good points. And this is my break timer. If you're watching from home, feel free to take your hands off the keyboard, stand up, remind yourself that you're alive. This is, I mean, this might be a simulation, but it's a good one. So, we want to see if this is a Caesar ciphered version of this. Yeah, and they're all uppercase, so that's actually really easy. So check it. In ASCII, the uppercase letter A is the number 65, and the uppercase letter Z is the number 90. So any value is going to be within 65 to 90, but if I say 65 plus 26, that gives us 91, because that puts us after the alphabet. Yeah. Mod 65? What would happen here? I don't know. But we know that their character codes, we can basically just add to them. So we need to write a function. Oh, parentheses? Would that have worked? I don't know. But basically, let's write a little function that Caesar ciphers a word. So let's call this C. And we're going to write it in really, really short form because this is shortest mode. So we have a function that takes in a word. It takes in a word and then needs to return every letter in that word. So we could do word.split, string.split, or we could spread it into an array. I always forget which is more or less characters. Yeah, so that takes the word, puts it into an array, and then we're going to map it, and we're going to take every letter in the word, and we need to take that letter plus some shift. Well, the character code of that letter. 0. And so we need to take in the word and then how many times we want to shift it. So in is the number of shifts, like how many places forward in the alphabet are we going to go. And we technically could do, so if let's say the letter is A, we want to shift it forward 27 times, right? We could say character code at 0 minus 65, which is going to put it at 0. So it's going to like shift it. And then we can add the shift. So we'll take this whole thing. Let's say we want to technically shift it by 2. So let's say plus 2. And then we take that whole thing and then we add mod it by 65. Like that. Because if I wanted to shift 26 minus 64 maybe? 0 is not needed. Okay. I mean, I guess so. So number mod 26 plus 65. Well, I didn't figure it out myself, but that's okay. This is it. This is our function. Oh yeah, a good call. Thank you, David. I remember we talked about this in the past. Like, is there a way to make this shorter? I think one of the only ways is to not pass in a value there. Okay, so if we have this function called C, and then I call C on the word hello, and we shift it by 1. Oh, well, we have to map this. We have to turn these character codes back into a string. I do want the -65 and stuff. Oh. Well, you threw me off. I mean, I thought I had it, and then I'm questioning my life and existence. But that's okay. We want string.from char code. And then we want to join that all back together. Oh, char code -65 mod 26 plus 65. That's what we want. So it'd be char code -65 because that puts it back at 0. And then mod 26 so put it at 0, add in mod 26, add 25. Okay, so if we try to shift the string hello by 1, we get IFMMP. The letter that comes after H is I. The letter that comes after E is F. The letter that comes after L is M. And the letter that comes after O is P. So we've done it, but what we want to check is if we try to go something really, like if we technically shift it by 27, isn't that the same thing? It's the same thing, because, is that right? Yeah, if we shift it by 26, that means don't go anywhere. It's literally like each letter is itself. Compare each letter pair distance. I'm not really sure. It's probably faster, but can I figure it out? And how much time do we have? We have 5 minutes. So this is my function. And basically, I want to know, is A shifted version of B? You must determine if the first word is the second word encrypted. So, basically, we can get A and B. Put read line in a variable, so we can reuse it. And then we have B. A, B, we have C. And it's probably faster to do what you were saying, like checking the distance. But what I'm thinking is we can literally call this function. 26 times, and if we never get if we never get B out of it, then we know that this is true. This is true. So you must determine if the first word is the second word encrypted. Okay, so we could say. I mean, do we want a for loop? We kind of want to count. Count equals 0 while v is less than 26. 25, because a shift of 26 is exactly the same. If C of B equals A, then we basically are done. Can I do a return inside of a ternary? Nobody did it. I'm the only hope. Array of 26.map. Is that going to be less? Yeah, it excludes 26. I think I want to exclude it because a shift of 26 does nothing. Okay. So if C else V++. Can I do a break in here? How do I get out of here? But I've used... Oh, thank you, Tick, I will. You're right. because we want to include it. So we're going to print true. I mean, I don't know if there's a shorter way to do this. So we're going to say like found equals false. And then here we'll say found equals not false, which is true. And then we'll say we want to print if we've found it, then true, otherwise false. Well, what's the input here? The example is strong, and this. I can definitely, you are not the only one, Mark. There are probably the majority of people don't know what I'm doing right now, because I don't even know what I'm doing. What's that first ternary line? So we're invoking, the math is too hard, and I'm not in the clash. So we need to see, okay, we need to determine if the first word is the second word encrypted. So the second word is B, and A is the first word that we got in. So we need to determine... Oh, I need to pass in V. I need to pass in V. So I need to actually shift it. Is that going to time out? What's happening? Infinite loop. Oh, I need to... Oh, I need to... Here's the thing. I need to increment every time. I only have a minute. Can I do it? I mean, here's the thing. I could write it on multiple lines. I'm just trying to make it as small as possible. 1 minute. Okay, so we need to increment V every time. I mean, technically I can just do this. And then we'll return print true. Otherwise, we print false. Yeah, 43 seconds. I feel like I could have done it. I could have done it shorter, but I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, and Andrew is providing ways to shorten this stuff. I have 38 seconds. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. And how many characters are we at? We're at 177. Yeah, there's no, I mean, I barely solved it within the time. 6 seconds. Yeah. So I got it. Oh, wait, nobody else got 100%? No, other people got 100%. Yeah. Oh, I win by default if it works. I know I could have done it shorter, Andrew, and you know that I know that. But I was just busy solving the problem instead of shortening it. Okay, and for those of you that had no idea what was going on, basically, we needed to solve this problem in the least number of characters. Coding game! What's up, GG? So, Feet got 100%, and they did it in Python. Why did I print true and false as a string? Because I was rushed. No, there were a few others that got, yeah, Kobe got it in 142 characters. So let's look at Feet. They did it in Python in 136 characters. And so this particular problem basically said you're given two strings. Print true if the first string is a Caesar ciphered version of the second string. And let's just look up the Caesar cipher. Is that how you spell Caesar? There we go. So a Caesar cipher is one of the simplest. It's not really even, I mean, I guess it technically is cryptography, but it's basically you take a string and you shift every letter by the same number of characters. So if you're going to shift a string by 1, then every A becomes a B, every B becomes a C, every D becomes an E all the way down, and every Z becomes an A. Pull request review. Thanks. um, so that's the Caesar cipher, and basically we needed to write a function that determines if one thing is a Caesar cipher of some other string. So let's see how Thite did it in Python. Um, we're creating some single letter variables that are assigned to all the things that we need to use. So input allows us to read in, min and max are built-in functions that allow us to find the min and the max. Ordinance can convert a a string into a character, or get the ASCII code from a character, and print outputs to the console. Read in the two values A and B. S is an array for every value I in the range and the length of A. So for basically we're going to iterate for every value in the input in the first string, and we are going to do the Caesar cipher shift. Everyone's ganging up against Andrew. I'm sorry, Andrew. All the mods disagree with you. I know it's kind of a joke. The thing is, don't bully Andrew. I mean, yeah, don't bully Andrew. there's no excuse. But I can do a code review. I don't know if I'll have time to do a code review, basically. And thank you, Ice Leader, for that follow. Also, there are quite a few follows that happen, and I apologize if I did not acknowledge you. Roman, Psych, Sirhat, Anonymous Sui, Waffle Maker, Fake Leaf, Katobatov, Mouseart, Sleepybeard, Bajunin Dev, Monil, Ice Looter. Thank you all for those follows. Are we good now? Are we good now? Andrew, are you okay? Are you still there? 6 more to 5K. Oh, that's nice. Cool. The fun is watching and earning points. And Nick, thank you, Dr. Vim, for that posture check. And hello, Harrison. I think, yeah, Crazy Tech just asked, what's this coding about? So we are playing a game called Coding Game. If you do !clash, you can get a link to the site to sign up. If you type !project, you can know what we're doing right now, which is we are being here now. We are in the present moment, solving the code, talking to the people. But if you click this link, you can sign up. And we're probably going to do one more of these challenges. And then we will, whenever I start a challenge, I share a link in the chat. And then everyone in the chat can join and try to solve the problem at the same time. I swear this image is not a Rickroll. I need to see this. Can anyone confirm that I need to see Hack's image? And if you can confirm, one of the mods should send the message. Lurking. I've got some fires to put out at work. Oh, well, best of luck, Dr. Vim. Cyber Benny can confirm, but you're not a mod. Not a Rickroll. Okay. Do I need to see it, though? Can you all confirm that I actually need to see this? I guess, were you just trying to embed the image? It's the Jackie Chan cartoon photo? Nice. So, this is like the fastest meme turnaround in the history of Coding Garden, right? Right? This is some serious meme turnaround. At the beginning of the stream, somebody was like, you look like a villain from the Jackie Chan cartoon. And then instantly, I'm in the image. We got memes. Okay, it fits. Nice. Oh yeah, and this game, this game is great. This is not my game. We're just playing it. We are just players of the game. It's made by some really great people, and we love playing it. It's very addicting too. And thank you, Crazy Tech, for that follow. Not redirecting to a Rickroll after a few seconds. I need to disable chroma key for memes. You mean like the blue screen? I don't know. Okay, so we're reviewing Thite's solution. So this in Crazy Tech, who's new here, this particular challenge was to solve the problem, but also in the least number of characters. So that's why this is really hard to read. They did it in 136 characters. So this is code to determine if one string is a Caesar cipher of another string. So for every value in the length of the string, we're going to take that character, get the O is our ordinance function, which gets the ASCII code. Subtract it from the ASCII code in the one we're checking, and then convert it to a value between 0 and 26. And we're going to get an array of all those values. Now, if the min of all those values is equal to the max of all those values, print true. Oh, you want to make sure that the distance is the same for all of them. Very good. Very good. So, yeah, this is actually amazing. the way I did it was super brute force. But what you did was you determined the distance between the input and the one that we're checking and the Caesar ciphered version. And if the distance to every single letter is the same, then we know that it's a Caesar cipher. Great work. Great work, Fight. All right, Kobe did it in 142 characters. I imagine they might have done something similar. And they did it in JavaScript. So read it in, split it. Every item, we get the character code. We take that character code, subtract 65, and then, and then they're adding the character code of the second string. Yeah, you all are way too smart. I basically brute forced it. I calculated every possible Caesar cipher into just to see if one of them was it. But what we're just doing here is calculating the distance and making sure that it's the same. Great. All right, roaming did it in 147 characters. Doesn't the keyword is needed for the cipher? Yeah, I mean, I don't feel bad. I'm proud of my solution. The fact that, I mean, technically, Doc did help. Doc did help. Oh, okay. Thank you, Dr. Arabaz. This is actually great, and this will be a really fun coding challenge. So I'm going to try to implement this. We'll do one more challenge, and then I have to go. I did say I was going to try to review pull requests, but I don't really have time. Maybe I'll stream this evening. It'll be like a super chill stream where I'm just reviewing pull requests on GitHub. We'll see. All right. Read line is reassigned. We have A and B. We have a for loop. We find the distance between A and B. If that distance is less than 0, we add 26. Okay. And then if our array includes that distance, do nothing. Otherwise, push that distance. Yeah, so this is actually a very similar solution, but basically we iterate over and we want to make sure that the distance between every character is the same. And if that's the case, then we would have only pushed one distance value. So great work, roaming. Let's see if anybody else did it. So we'll look at Plop, who did it in Ruby. They got 75%, but let's take a look. Gets.chomp. I like that name. It's in Ruby, but chomp is a way of reading in input. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Chomp those strings. Seems to be a lot of doctors here. Where are the other doctors? Oh yeah, Dr. Arabaz. Yeah, sorry. Put out your fire. I wasn't talking about Dr. Vim. Yeah, there's Dr. Arabaz. There's Doc, who is the Doc. He's been here a while. Where is he? There he is. Doc D. There are a lot of docs. Okay. I mean, honestly, no offense to all the other docs, but Doc D is the #1 doc. Doc D has been here the longest. Doc D is a really smart person. There's a theory out there that Doc D is actually me in the future, or like a future version of me that's come back in time to help me succeed in live streaming and creating content. We don't have any confirmation of that, but that's a thing. Okay. Dr. Acid Spark. Okay, read in the two values. Calculate the distance between the first two characters. For every value in the first string, if the distance is not equal to the same thing, return false. Great work. It didn't work for one particular case, but that's it. Okay. Now, Dr. Arabaz has this question. Is it possible for me to build a JavaScript server that receives an array of chats and saves them all in a PDF doc? This is not what I thought it was. You asked a question earlier about saving all of the Clash of Code clashes. That's what I'm going to do. But this particular question, I will try to address it really quick. It's possible. So basically, you would need some sort of PDF printing library. And Dr. Arbaz, can you ask the other question so that I can highlight that chat? The question about how can we get I think you asked this question earlier. Can we get a list of all the Clash of Code codes that have been submitted? Yeah, if you look for... Actually, I think... There is PDF.js, but I don't know if you can... you might have to search a little bit to find a PDF library that's going to work inside of node.js. Yeah, here we go. PDF Kit. A PDF generation library for Node. Yeah, so probably something like this. If you want to listen to chats, you're going to want to... I mean, if it's Twitch chat, then you're probably going to want to use TMI.js. This is going to let you tap into Twitch chat. As the messages come in, you could save them to a database or just do it in memory, depending on how your program works. And then when you're ready, use PDF Kit to take that array of chats and put it into a PDF file. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. Will there be another clash? Maybe not. New clash. It's all right. And hello, Kavasha. Welcome. Yes. This is it. We want to save the clashes. So I think instead of doing another... Actually, I just want to... Here's what I want to do. I want to watch... Okay, if anyone from Coding Game is watching, I'm sorry if I'm breaking any of the terms of service right now. And if you are watching, please just tell me to stop. I will instantly stop. But basically what I want to do is when I load this page, which is the list of results, I want to see if there are any network requests that are like an API call to list out all of the clashes. So if I filter by XHR, I can see requests that have been made. Stop. Are you from Coding Game? Prove it. If you're from Coding Game, prove it. And so each one of these, actually, okay, here, I'm actually going to hide my screen for a second because these requests could potentially have my user token in them. Someone bricked a production server? Wow. Well, it's good that you had backups. Great work having backups. Interesting. Am I the guy that you saw on the Coding Train YouTube channel? It's possible. I've been on there. All right, see you later, Lakshman. Thanks for hanging out with us. Okay, so there is a post request. Yeah. There is a post request to an endpoint that gives you back all of the people that participated in a particular challenge. There is that. Though technically, we don't really even need that. Thank you, Waffle Maker, for that Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate you. I'm hearing the notification sound twice. And thank you, John Cucci. Thank you for the follow. Oh, we're one follower away from 5,000. But here's the thing. We are not going to freak out when it hits 5,000. You know what number we want? We want 5432. That's when we celebrate. When this number says 5432. Call me John. What's up, John? Yeah, but it doesn't make sense to show dolphins. We'll figure out something to show when we get to 5432. Thank you, Great Dane, for that Twitch Prime sub. Very much appreciated. Okay. One thing we could do potentially without violating any terms of service, is we could create a custom user script that when I click a button, it just basically scrapes this table to get everyone's username, their submission time, and their language. A crowd counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2. No, I absolutely do not make excuses. Here's the thing. as human beings, we have this obsession with round numbers, like numbers that ends in zeros, and I do not want to be a part of that. Like 5,000, 1,000, 2,000. No, 5432 is a good number because it's backwards and it's how we count. So that's what we're gonna celebrate. Oh, it is the post. Here's the thing. It's also literally 5432. That's also what it is. Besides being the Postgres port. I should automatically detect interesting numbers. The anti-round number movement, yeah. No, this is another pet peeve. You know what really grinds my gears? When things are $3.99 or $40. Because here's the thing, like our dumb monkey brains are like, oh, it's only $3.99. It's $4. That is a $4 item that they have purposefully set as $3.99 so that you think that it's cheaper. I don't know. Let's do some quick scraping of this page. We are not monkeys. You're right. Ape brain, reptilian brain. I don't know. 398 is okay. That's a little less deceiving because the numbers are just different enough that it makes you do the 436 after. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not saying we're monkeys. I'm saying that our brains are behaving like that in a way. Just okay. I'm sorry. See you later, tech guy. Will. We do. Yeah, we share a common ancestor, but I think we're closer related to apes. Doesn't matter. We're gonna scrape this page. So here's what I want to do. I want to look and see. It looks like that these have. I'm gonna zoom out my dev tools a little bit. Looks like these are divs with a particular class. The original purpose for the 99-cent thing was to ensure that the cashier would have to open the till to get change for a customer. This made it harder to pocket a purchase because the register only opened for sales. Wow, I like that. But now everything's digital. And there's cameras literally pointing at the cashier, so they're not gonna, I mean, they may try to steal money. The challenge I want to get a list of all the people that participated in the clash. Actually, that would really be really cool to show on the credit screen as well. All right, let's set a timer for 9 minutes. We have 9 minutes to scrape this information into a JSON object that we can then do something with. So, oh, they're using ng repeat. Is this Angular 1? Is this site built with Angular 1? That's amazing. Props to Coding Game. Wait, and does that mean we have access to like root scope or something like that? $0. Am I what now? No, I'm like, it's a beautiful thing. The fact that they are okay, cool, regardless. But I mean, we don't have to. The thing is, like, we could potentially tap into if we could figure out how to get there, the actual Angular context, and then we would just have an array of players. But regardless, we can just do some simple scraping. So there's these divs here. Oh, we made it! Congrats, everyone. You did this. I didn't do this. 5,000 followers. But we're not going to celebrate that, remember. All right, content container, header result, player report. Okay, so there's a class called player report. So if we say document dot query selector, stop it. Don't you celebrate. We want the elements with class player what? No Angular 1 dev tools? Did those even exist? I don't remember any Angular 1 dev tools. That's funny. Okay, so let's get all the player reports. There's 22 of them. Somehow. What's this last one? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh! There are 22 of them. There are 22 of them. You stop celebrating! What are you doing? Stop celebrating. I said don't celebrate. Okay, and then for everyone... And actually, Firefox has this cool thing where you can, like, pop this out and like edit code, which is pretty cool. You could probably do something similar in Chrome. Did you make a celebration image? Stop with your efforts, please. Please stop it. So for each player, we can then do some stuff. And overall, we want to have like a var array of players. We can const it. And then for every item, we want to grab their image. We could grab the class rank. Let's grab the class rank. So we'll say rank equals player.query selector. The item with the class player rank. I think it is. Oh, class dash rank. Wait, how can I get rid of this? Actually, let's go this. That's better. Okay. So we're going to grab that class rank. This class is scraping the web page to get everyone's username and rank for who participated. And then we're going to grab the text content. And then we're going to say players dot push an object with a rank property. Let's just see if this works. I'm going to call this var player so the thing doesn't yell at me. So we run it. And then let's just log players after that. Stop it. All right, how do I go back to the console? There we go. So we have an array of 22, and then we see everyone's rank. Very cool. So we are on our way. Now we want to grab the other things as well. So we grabbed their class rank. We can grab their avatar. That's just class avatar. So we're also going to they both got 21st place for some reason. Maybe that's a bug. Attribute src. So element with class avatar, we're going to grab the src attribute, which is their player image, and then we're going to put that in there. Got their avatar. What else do we want? We want their nickname, so class nickname. Nickname. I found the endpoint to get all the user information for the class. I did too, but it's a post request, and I'm just going to make this as a browser extension. And I feel like this is less against the terms of service because I'm not like contacting any undocumented APIs. So I'm okay with doing this, and it's a fun challenge. Stop celebrating! What are you doing? Stop it. Can you get their code? I think the thing is the code only shows up when I click view code. So, I don't know. Name equals this. We want the class nickname. And we are going to grab the text content. Whoa, buddy. Refactor, thank you very much for the 100 bits. But I hope it's not in celebration of 5K. I hope it's just out of the goodness of your heart. Text content, trim it. And we're going to put that in name. Is there a problem for making a post request? That should be a GET request. Most likely because it doesn't really modify anything. But it could be that it needs to be a post request because they're sending the token in the body or something like that instead of in a header, but that's okay. So far we have the name, the rank, the avatar. This is working out wonderfully. We've got 2 minutes left. Dr. Vim, thank you for those 500 bits. You know, this looks like the Supreme logo, doesn't it? Doesn't it? But thank you very much, Dr. Vim. I'm also going to call it a coincidence that 500 is very close to 5,000. Is there a hype train? No, there's no hype train. Okay. What else do we want? We want, I guess, the duration. Inevitable. 2 minutes left for scraping. Here's one thing we can do though. We can click this and say copy CSS selector, and then we can use that in our code. Right there, supreme. Nice. And we're gonna modify the selector. Oh wow, that's not useful at all. I mean, technically this this could work, but it's a very specific. Are you making an animation? 5K, 5K. How many things have an info value and an info label though? Sometimes. Oh, here it is. Info class duration. Let's copy that. We will. Rakshit, I'm going to do it specifically for you. And if you don't join the next clash that we do, we're going to close it and we're going to start a new one until you join it. But the next one's for you, Rakshit. Absolutely. So we want info clash duration. So info clash with duration. And then inside of that, we want to find the info-value. Info-value? Info-value. And then we want to get the text content. All right, time's up. Oh, what's that about? Semicolons, dots? What's going on? Why is my image buggy? I don't know. It could have been the Twitch API failed when it tried to request your user info. Would you look at that? We should probably trim it. Okay, but time's up. 5K! You all are silly. Yeah, so we'll grab that and trim it. Now, I'm going to take this code and I'm going to put it into my very own Grease Monkey script. So I'm going to create a new script. So this is a really cool, or sorry, Tamper Monkey. It used to be called Grease Monkey. But Tamper Monkey is a really cool extension that allows you to write custom JavaScript for websites. So I'm going to say, and hello, S. Magni, welcome. I'm going to say when the URL matches this. So any report. Let's run this code. And I'm also going to. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. So it's an iffy. Yeah. You probably don't have to wrap your code in an iffy. It would still work. Name. Get clash info. We don't have a namespace. It's fine. I'll update it later. But basically, I can put this code in here. And then when the page loads, that code is going to run. So Grease Monkey is not Tamper Monkey. Didn't it used to be, though? The thing is, so many streamers use reverse psychology that I'm not going to use reverse psychology. Separate add-ons. I don't know. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. And let's play coding game. Who's ready to play coding game? Is Grease Monkey still a thing? I feel like that's why I used Tamper Monkey, because Grease Monkey wasn't a thing. Alright, is anyone new here? If you're new here, type 1 in the chat. Reverse psychology is so mainstream. If you are not new here, type 2 in the chat. If you just want to say hello, you can say hello. You also can type anything you want in the chat. This is a free-form text input. It's pretty neat technology. We can write all kinds of letters here. Hi. But welcome, everyone. all the new people. Is this how you're going to type now, Impy? With this? Is this your, and hello, Manil, and Bishklar, and Rakshit, and Apina, and Ik. 5K. All right, is it time? Is it time for us to actually celebrate 5K? I want it to be 5. I'll celebrate 5,001. I'm new in studying JavaScript and how to talk to an API. at the moment making a Discord bot and just finished doing the Twitch stream with my bot. The Twitch system with my bot. Very cool. Very cool. He won't see it. Hello, everyone. Stop it. I've just been lurking for 2 years. No worries. Thanks for the lurks. I appreciate the lurks. Look at She.Dot's link. I keep missing it. Oh, I have this neat little feature. Here we go. Original message. I'm sorry, She.Dot. I'm very sorry. That's so good. I was emitting semicolons. Oh, that's so good. Oh, She.Dot, that's amazing. I appreciate you. Wow. 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 Isn't that amazing? It's brilliant. I heard it. I mean, yeah, it's fine. Okay. I don't know why this hasn't happened before, but She.Dot is definitely VIP. Anti-semicolon game. All right. Wow. Wow. All right, we're gonna play a coding game. This is a fun game where we code together. So you can take this link, click on it, and you can sign up if you're not signed up. But you can join us in this clash. Up to 100 people can join us, and we're going to compete against each other to attempt to solve this problem. We don't know what it's going to be yet. We don't know what the mode is going to be yet. This is my reverse copyrighted patent wave tapping now. I'm not. No. You like to be a VIP just means that you're here often enough and you contribute. She.Dot contributes a ton. They've done a ton of images and art for the channel and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, a link again. Here you go. How? I took the C++ and Pascal way back new to JavaScript. Oh, cool. Is there something special about 42? It's just like a would you call it a meme? It's from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's in the book. It's the answer to life, the universe, and everything. So a lot of nerds have latched on to 42. Is it a meme though? I mean, I guess it kind of is because everybody uses it. In the movie, yeah. VIP, very important programmer or very important person. You don't have to be a programmer to be a VIP here. Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining. This will be the last clash of the day, so get in now or wait till next Monday or Friday. You are Impy. You can do these. I know you have before. Pascal is a bad language to have for intro to programming. Can I change the team? Yeah, I mean you can switch teams all you want. You can do ! team followed by the team that you want to join. It'll put an icon next. Very important producer. There you go. That's what She.Dot is. My next stream, not clashes, but I will be streaming on Wednesday for code katas, which is where I solve coding problems in a somewhat more constructive way, like this. Like right now, we're doing a challenge that is shortest mode. When you try to solve this thing, you have to solve it in the least number of characters, and it can be very confusing and odd, and it's not super constructive because you don't really write code like this in the real world. But for code katas, I solve coding problems and I try to solve them in multiple different ways and break them down and try to help out people that are learning how to solve problems. So that's gonna happen on Wednesday. I really enjoy your stream, but my study lesson at JavaScript just started, so see ya and have fun. Well, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for saying hello. Remember to drink water and stay safe. You know what? I have not been hydrating very much. Great Dane coded on a Commodore 64. Nice. Hello, Jules Kippo. Using Comic Sans. Thank you, Terex, for that hydrate. If you're on Twitch on desktop, there's a description, but there's vanilla, React, Angular, Svelte, Vue are all the teams right now. But we mentioned earlier that we might want to actually add country codes so you can do a similar thing. Yeah, and thank you the log for that hydrate. You're right, David. Time is running out. So we have 13 minutes left. This is shortest mode. Those of you that are new, you can see your code size in the bottom right. You want to make that as small as possible, which includes removing any sort of comments. So we're going to remove these comments. And then you have the problem description on the left. So this seems really hard. I'm going to go ahead and say we're probably not going to complete this. This seems very difficult. You're given 2 grids of size n by n. Add PHP to teams. Okay, Alka says this is easy. Okay, you're given 2 grids of size n by n. In both grids, each cell is either empty, denoted by a period, or denotes a sloping line, backslash, or forward slash. You put one grid on the other, obtaining a new grid of size n by n, where we see only sloping lines from the 2 initial grids. Your task is to print the new grid to the output. Interesting. If both corresponding cells in the initial grids were empty, the new cell is empty as well. Okay. If only one of the 2 cells contained a line, we see that line in the new cell. The same if both cells contain the same line, but if 2 cells contain lines with different slopes, now we see them both in the new grid. You should print X for that cell. Okay, this actually isn't that difficult. Hello, Nero. Welcome. Yeah, I saw Bob was like, at Shedot. I was like, what do you want, Bob? What do you want? I use power mode for the sounds. Nice. Okay. And hello, Joskebo. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. It's a cool little emote GIF thing. Okay, so the input is the size of the grid, 3 by 3. So we get 3 by 3 followed by an empty space followed by 3 by 3. And then we need to put them on top of each other. Jacob has given up. They tried to do C++. Okay, I think it's very possible though. Like it's very doable. Basically, we need to read in both of the grids and then put them on top of each other. Easy. Can we do it in shortest mode? I don't know. And you know what? I'm a rebel. I am going to do it in not shortest mode. I'm just going to solve it and then submit my code because we've gotten too much shortest mode lately. So this is doing the job of reading in the first matrix. So let's call this M1. We're going to get, we get each individual row. But that particular row, we basically just want to split on each character. So I'm going to say split, longest mode. Yeah, most readable code that would potentially pass a code review. And M1 is a bad variable name. Let's call this matrix 1. Matrix 1. And then we take the matrix and we push in that particular row. And then we want matrix 2. And we take matrix 2 and we push in that particular row. Now, if we print these, we should see 2 matrices. And actually, and here, I mean, here's some nice things we could do. Is this particular thing is repeated twice, right? We've got this empty line, this. So we could put this into a function. And what's up, Esco? Welcome. America puts the $ before the amount so that it's a valid JavaScript variable. Wait, so that it is? Okay. Yeah, I want to put this in a function. So let's call this read matrix. And then this creates the matrix, and now we don't have to call it matrix 1. That's kind of why I wanted to do this. Now we have a very nice variable name just called matrix, and then we return it from here, matrix, like that. So read the matrix in. Now, now that we have that, we can do matrix 1 equals read matrix. We have an empty line, and then we have matrix 2 equals read matrix. There we go. So we have now read in the 2 matrices. Oh, you can rename variables in here? What? Oh, it's like VS Code. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now if we log these two things, or at least if we log the first one, we should see, yeah, something like that, which makes sense. Now what we need to do is we need to iterate over the matrices and create the combined matrix. So the combined matrix is just a new empty array, and then we're going to iterate over, I mean, technically we're iterating over both matrix 1 and 2 at the same time, which is okay. Though technically, after we've already read in the first matrix, we technically could create the combined matrix while iterating over the second matrix. But that's fine. This is a bit more readable, so we're just going to iterate again. And thank you, Paolo, for that follow. It's literally the VS Code editor. Yeah, I believe it. Oh yeah, I don't know why I don't know I do this more often. I can literally zoom into the code. Look at that. That's nice. All right, so now we need a loop to go over every row in the matrix. So let's say for let I equals 0, and actually we'll call this row. While row is less than matrix 1.length. Actually, technically less than in. We know that. I can scale the font in the... I think I already have it. Yeah, I have it as, like, huge. Yeah. I think it's good, though. So we're iterating over each individual row. Row plus plus. It's the longest short mode. Yep. I'm tired of short mode. We're going to write readable code, and at least one person watching is going to understand the code that I'm actually writing. So we're iterating. Oh, thank you, the Let's Filler. Much appreciated. Thanks for being here. So we're going to look at each row now, and now we want to look at the values in both matrix 1 and matrix 2. So we'll say if matrix 1... Oh, no. Now we need to iterate over the columns. Yeah. So we'll say let column equal 0, while column is less than... matrix 2 at... Well, actually, no, it's an in by in matrix. We can just use in. Column plus plus. Thank you, Andrew, for that focus mode. All right, those of you new here, we're going into focus mode, which means that for the next 8 minutes, I'm actually going to stop acknowledging chat and write some code. Apina has redeemed take a break. There's literally 5 minutes left. No, I want to solve this. I want to actually write some good code today. So we have row and column. So now we can say if matrix 1 at that row and at that column has a value and... Wait. Yeah. So we want to see, we're looking if they're both slash or x. So if that has a value and there is no value at matrix... Maxtrix. Then that means we just use the value itself. And let's actually put these in variables. So I'm going to call this row number. And I'm going to call this column number. Like that. And then I'm going to create a variable called im1 value, like matrix 1 value. And that's going to be equal to this. And then I need another one, im2 value, which is going to be equal to matrix 2 at that row and at that column. Like that. So if there's a value in im1 and there is no value in im2, then we have a row that we're creating for the combined matrix that starts off as empty. And we'll say row.push im1 value. Great. Else, if there is no im1 value, and there is an im2 value, then we're going to push the im2 value. Right? Okay. So if it's either one or the other. And if we go back to the problem description, I think the last thing we need to check for is is if they're both slash, then we push a slash. If they're both forward slash, we push a forward slash. If they're both backslash, we push a backslash. And then otherwise we push nothing. And I guess I could even do a simpler check here. So if they're the same value, check for that first. So if the M1 value is equal to the M2 value, then we're just going to push that value. Doesn't matter which one, because they're the same. Else, if M1 value oh, and it's not. It's actually if it's a period. So if M1 value does not equal a period, and M2 value does equal a period, I'm running out of time. I only got 2.5 minutes. Then we push the M1 value. Otherwise, if M1 value is equal to a period, and the M2 value is not equal to a period, then we're going to push the M2 value. Now, if M1 value is equal to forward slash, and M2 value is equal to backslash, what did I mess up? Why is my syntax highlighting weird? Oh, because I need to escape the backslash. So if that's the case, or the opposite, if M2 value is equal to backslash, and the or M1 value, and the M2 value, I need to escape that backslash, and the M2 value is equal to forward slash, then we're going to push an X. Like that. At the end of it all, we get our combined matrix, and we got a minute left to debug this code that we have not run once. So I don't know. What is this? What are we doing with our lives? Wait, what are we supposed to output? Are we supposed to output the full matrix? Output in lines with exactly n characters on each line, which are the description of the output grid as described above. Okay. So we can just iterate over combined. So for each row, we then want to print row dot join on the empty string. Oh, we got to push the row into combined. I have 25 seconds. I literally have 25 seconds to push row into the combined. Yeah, so we'll say combined dot push row. Literally at the buzzer. Literally. 8 seconds left. Look at this beautiful verbose code. Whew. Wait, did it take my code? Clashing? What just happened? Come on! No, I know this was longest mode. I wasn't going to do it. Is it not? I thought... What the heck? What the heck? Give me points. Look how short mine was, says Alka. There we go. Yes! 100% with 998 characters. I almost got 1,000 characters. Woo! Great work, everyone. Great work. I'm so proud that we got it. Oh, you beat me. Who's Cyber? Oh, of course you did. Oh, no. Yeah, I purposefully did this in the most number of characters possible. Jorge, thank you so much for that that tier 1 sub. Dr. Abaz says, nice work. Sadly, I have to go. I will continue the stream later. See ya. Thanks for hanging out with us. And thanks for your suggestion earlier. I think it'll be cool to make some sort of extension where we can save what people have submitted. I guess 5005 is a cool number. It's somewhat symmetrical. Oh, I could have literally just put it into a minifier. Yeah. Look at number 18. You submitted in 3 minutes at 0%. Rick rolled. Does this count? I don't know. Oh no, I mean, congrats to everyone that placed at the top of the leaderboard. All right, so I'm gonna it counts. Okay, days since last Rickroll 0. I am going to look at the top 3 and then I gotta go. And Alka says, look at my extremely readable code. Wow. Excuse me. And thank you, Aristotle. Thanks for being here. Wow. Seedling School number 2 win. I don't know. The thing is, I don't really have the time. Number 28. I only really have time to look at the top ones. All right, we're gonna look at Fight. They got first place with Python and 262 characters. Whoa. I guess we've got a map. Wow. I guess that should be a meme too. Okay. Look at this. So basically what they did was they created a dictionary of all possible combinations. So wow. So they created a dictionary of all possible combinations. So you take the two possible values from the two matrices, and what would the resulting value be in the output matrix? And so apparently, like, this got them shortest code. I can never unsee it. The magic is forever gone. Well, what you missed, One Pocket Pimp, is I put the blue screen on, and I did some weird stuff in front of the camera, and so someone made this. When will I stream Inventory app? I'm gonna try to do that this weekend because it's been a while. It's pretty good. I was emanating semicolons, but this is a great idea, Fight. I don't know if this actually, like, is this technically shorter than checking the combination of the two, but regardless, great work. So read in all the rows, do all that, and then join them together and get the result. Actually, it is, yeah, because all you have to do is read in the two matrices and then iterate over both of the matrices with the two values combined with the lookup to find their resulting value. When am I finishing entropy? You stop it, Entropy. You stop it. You all made me do it anyways. I didn't say I wanted to do that. All right, Brandon, second place with 297 characters in JavaScript. Let's take a look. He has a new line at the end of the file. He still won. Read it in. We're going to read in the first matrice and then read in the second matrice, and then we're going to do a loop over both of them. We have our combined matrice, which is L. If it equals itself, push it. If it equals a dot, push the other one. If the other one equals a dot, push the other one. Otherwise, they're opposite and push in an X. Great work, Brandon. I actually really like this logic. I wrote mine super verbose. Wow. I legit don't know if you finished entropy. No. We literally have, we have a landing page. And then the GitHub is started. The thing is, like, this is the entropy chat is a great start, a beautiful start to a community project that a lot of people seem interested in and might actually get done. So all we got working, you can see the demo here. We have GitHub login, and then you can send messages in one channel. There aren't multiple channels or multiple servers. Entropy is a thing we started making on Saturday. People voted on it. By definition, entropy cannot be finished. Yeah. We need Dino encoding. I mean, Dino is technically just TypeScript, right? I mean, or you can just JavaScript. I like when having to do 2 for loops using one iterator to go forwards then backwards and lose some characters. That's going forward. Oh! Yeah. That's actually really neat, Brandon. Yeah, I didn't even notice this. But you create a single iterator called I that's going to, and we know that it's always going to iterate up to the right to in, and so once it makes it there, we then have a for loop that goes backwards, and we didn't have to reassign it. So that saved us some values. Discord powered by entropy. What's up, underscore? I appreciate you, but we don't do that around here. Okay. All right. Hugh got 3rd place with Python, 324 characters. Read in store input in a variable. Read it in. In is the number of the number of rows and columns in the matrix, and then for every value we also read that in. So this is going to be matrix A, matrix B, and then oh, okay. This is how you do like console.error in Python. We log the A input, we log the B input, and then for every value in each, if the second one is not equal to a period, and they do not equal each other, and the first one does not equal a period, then that means they're an X. Otherwise, oh, and I see you're using A. You're using A to be your combined matrices. I like that. Hello, Frozen Official. Hey, didn't you subscribe on Twitch Prime? Somebody did, right? Or no, you just followed. You just followed. Okay. I was like, there were some people. Whoa, nice job, Emphy. There were some people that subbed when I wasn't streaming. LaPlasmo. Thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. While I wasn't streaming, I appreciate you. So yeah, good job. All right. I got 6th place with 998 characters. I did the opposite challenge. I was trying to get the most characters instead of the least number of characters in somewhat readable code. So we created this nice reusable function called read matrix that reads in the matrix. You don't even got to read the code. All you got to do is look at the name of the function, and you know what it does. I don't even got to explain it. So we read the matrix twice. We then have our combined matrix, which is how we're going to smack those 2 matrices together. Most characters in the most time. We're then going to iterate over both of the matrices because we need to smack them together. We get the value out of the 2 matrices. If they are equal to each other, we just put it in the combined one. If the first one doesn't equal a period and the second one does equal a period, then we just use the first one. If the first one equals a period and the second one doesn't equal a period, then we just use the second one. If they are / and backslash, we then push in an X, put it into that combined matrix, and then iterate over the whole thing and print it. Still not the worst. All right. Oh, wow. Bungie did it in VB.net in way more characters. You win. Bungie wins. Bungie wins. Let's look at it in VB.net. Module, solution, sub main, dim in as integer. Wow. Okay, so I guess like G1 is probably going to be the first matrix, and G2 is the second matrix. Can we get some emotes in the chat for VB.net? VB.net? Const, this is the first matrix. Deal with it. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, read in the first matrix, read in the second matrix. Great work, Bungie. I don't know if this was a troll or not, but I appreciate you. Nobody's tried to do VB.net yet. Yeah, woo! Okay, so read them both in. If they equal each other, write it. If the first one is a period, then write the other one. If the second one's a period, write the other one. Otherwise, write an X, which means they equaled the same. Wow, I like your if statements a lot better than my if statements, and it's in VB.net. Code written by a CS101 student. Code written at a hackathon. Code written at a startup. Yeah, I know this meme. Code written at a large company. Code written by a math PhD. Code written by your cat. Wait, wasn't there one like code written by a senior developer and it's like I don't know. They're floating hands. All right, see you later, Frozen Official. Thanks for hanging out. No worries, Freeman. We're done with clashes for today, but great job, Bungie. Were there any other weird languages? Okay, that's it. That's it. Them your hands. Hey. Stop it. Get some help. All right. I'm going to go. No, I have to go. I got to go to work. Got to get ready for work. Let's get ready to raid. So you can go to this website to copy and paste the raid messages. And thank you, Hester Prin, for that follow. Is that from Scarlet Letter? Might be. Okay. Oh, here's the thing. There are a ton of other people doing Clash of Code, so just check out the science and technology category. Look at the live coders team. Other people do Clash of Code as well, so feel free to join in with them. We're gonna do Clash of Code again on Friday, so tune in then. And if you are not a sub, you can copy this raid message. Yeah, St. Plays Things plays Clash of Code. Also, David Snyder. Can we get a shout out for David Snyder? He plays Clash of Code as well. That's our raid message. This is also our raid message. Here's the thing. We're going to find somebody and we're going to show them so much love. We're going to go in there. We're going to show our emotes. We're going to show the green hearts, show that we appreciate them and what they do. And we're going to hang out and drop a follow as well. So we don't know who we're going to raid yet, but stick around. I appreciate all of you for hanging out with me and for all the support. Before the stream, La Plasma with the Twitch Prime sub, Dr. Vim with 1,000 bits. 1,000 bits makes sense with the Twitch Prime sub, Waffle Maker Twitch Prime sub, Great Dame with the Twitch Prime sub, Refractor with 100 bits, Dr. Vim with 500 bits, and Jorge Pasco with the Tier 1 sub. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for the support. This is fun. We had a lot of fun. We did fun things. And tune in Wednesday. Yeah, check out the stream schedule. It's down there. And I'll see you soon. You all are great. Can I do a kappa on the blue screen? I'll try. So, can you send an HD kappa? So I can... I don't know what the face looks like. Is that a kappa face? I don't know. What's the smile I'm supposed to do? Is that it? I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Holding a smile. Like, ooh, I just did a naughty thing. I don't know. I can't do it. All right. Thank you, everyone. You're great. If you followed, if you supported the stream in any way, if you're a mod, you'll see your name on the credits. So I appreciate you. Wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And until next time, here is this.